Hi everyone, welcome to Den's Stocks and Business. Here I would like to present my analysis and studies about the things that happened in Indian stock market last week. Through this, by analyzing the listed companies and their stock performance, I would aim only at the financial discussion. Stock market investments is a kind of investments which has high risk involved. At the same time, it provides a high return if you invested wisely your portion of money after the expenses, even if it is a small or big portion, by through a thorough study and evaluation about the company and their operational efficiencies. Coming on to the market data last week, we could see a high bullish trend where all the 5 trading days would end up with strong gains on both indexes. On each trading day, the market witnessed 0.65% to 0.78% gains, but on Tuesday it was above 1.30%. On Thursday, the census crossed the 40,000 mark, which it attained for the first time since February 25th of this year, while Nifty 50 had crossed 11,900. Census had moved from 38,973.70 to 40,509.49 with the weekly gains of 1,535.79 points. At the same time, Nifty 50 had moved from 11,416.95 to 11,914.20 with weekly gains of 497.25 points. Both the indices had attained almost 4% gains last week. There was a short correction on markets, but it grabbed almost 7.5% gains by the span of 2 weeks. TCS had reported positive quarter result which would beat the market estimate and had influenced the market heavily. Maybe the trend has set the stage for the upcoming result as well, which will be beneficial for the market. IT stock had performed very well last week. Market has taken off at preface as the government may announce more offers and reductions as the festive season is going to kick off very soon. The banking sector, which had underperformed the last 2 quarters, showed a significant performance last week due to the news on loan moratorium, especially on Friday. Bank Nifty had gained 2.383%. But still there is some clarity on the moratorium needed. RBI had requested the Supreme Court to reconsider the state decision on loan moratorium period extension, which would lead to many issues in the banking system, and said the borrowers may tend to avoid the repayments due to this extension period. The Reserve Bank of India kept the repo rate unchanged to 4% on the Monetary Policy Committee, which had last week had influenced the market as well. RBA could bring more liquidity to the banking system through the likes of OMO, that means open market operations, by keeping the repo rate unchanged. There was unexpected news in the global market that US President Donald Trump had stopped the stocks of the stimulus package, which had made US stocks fall strongly, which may lead to the negative impact on Asian markets. But fortunately, he had taken a U-turn and kept the stimulus package stocks. So would expect the positive cues in US and global market. Coming on to some stock specific news, Tata Consultancy Services had reached to 10 lakh crore rupees market capitalization on Monday. This is the only second company to achieve this milestone after Reliance in India. I had discussed TCS when it achieved 9 lakh crore rupees market capitalization on my previous video. On Monday itself, the stock had gained 7.23%, and TCS had reached its all-time high of rupees 2,885 last week. Quarter 2 result which it announced on Wednesday had gained 6.7 percentage profit to 7,475 crore. Also, the board of directors announced a 16,000 crore rupees share buyback which offered rupees 3,000 per equity share. Another IT firm, Wipro, also announced a buyback of shares. SBI had appointed Mr. Dinesh Khara as the chairman for the term of 3 years. Again, Reliance made the headlines but in two ways, one positive and negative. On the positive side, they had a deal with Abu Dhabi Sovereign Fund ADIA worth of rupees 5,512 crore in Reliance Retail. The concerned news was that the Amazon had moved to the Singapore International Arbitration Center about the Reliance and Future Retail Group deal. Amazon had a deal before with the Future Retail. They said the new deal between Reliance and Future Retails had a contractual rights violation against their deal with Future Retail. There is a huge potential in Indian retail sector, and both Amazon and Reliance have many prospects on their cards in this field. So the clash between them would end up negatively on the stock on Reliance. Infosys is going to announce its quarter result on October 14th. On Thursday, it acquired Blue Acorn ICI company for $125 million. Vedanta had announced its delisting plans, but recently it said it failed on the delisting process. PBR may announce its quarter result on Monday. Last week, the stock had a stable movement, but the stock had still a long downside year to end. It has the potential to up to the previous level, which was around about rupees 1,880. So friends, I request you to share your comments on this stock market studies and analysis in the comment section. Inform me the relevant changes and mistakes which I made on this video. Value your healthy participation. Thank you.